Okay, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let me just make sure the sound's good. Give me 1 second. You might hear an echo. Okay, looks like the audio good. And hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Jack. Wapow! Welcome back to the old school style of the ZolYin podcast. Okay, a lot happened. I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. I poorly planned that YouTube would update the entire background of the stream. I didn't even have the stream key. I pushed the button. I said, what's going on? How come I'm not on the thing yet? What's happening? Little did I know that they changed my stream keys, and I was very upset. Anyways, that was a lot of troubleshooting and stress that was unnecessary. Thanks, Susan. Appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. The opening is, oh man, that is not good. I did not plan that well at all. I think it's too late. Can I change anything while the stream's happening? Let me see. Let me see if your old boy can do some changes. I want to see if I can. Can I? I think I can. Let me see. I'm gonna try and expose the chat. Expose the chat. It sounds awful. Let me see real quick. I think it's right here because it clipped. It's clipped. I don't like it. Okay. I might be able to do something about that. Let me see. It's this button, right? Nope, that's not that button. There we go. There we go. How you like that? Live fixes. That's what we're here for. All right. So I got a lot to talk about tonight, okay? And very little time now that we are late. My apologies for being so late. I did not anticipate all those problems we had, but we're here now, okay? We got a lot to talk about, and we're going to wrap up the SBF drama, and then maybe next week we'll talk with other people about it. I'm kind of interested in kind of going into more depth about that. Listen, he fooled us all, okay? Listen, I'm not going to lie, okay? I was of the minority, okay? I did not trust that man, period. He just hit every red flag. As much as I disagree with MLD about a lot of things, one thing I do agree with, shout out to MLD, by the way. One of the things out there that I agree with him is if the person has like a really like they gained weight. Clearly they gained weight after they got money. Something not right. Something wrong. Tells me something not right. It's just one of those things. Don't change anything negative about yourself. Like money just makes what's already there more worse, more extreme. Let's put it that way, not worse. Because you could be a good person, and if you have money, you'll probably do even more good with it if you're a good person, right? I'm not saying that means be giving and for charitable, whatever. I'm saying you're gonna use it wisely if you're already a good person. Yep, money is a multiplier, 100%. If you're a bad person, or you're slovenly, or you're an asshole, pardon my French, if you are a terrible person, if you are a abuser, if you are a drug addict, whatever it is, it just makes it way worse. Whatever it is, extreme. It just makes it more extreme, okay? I knew some very nice people who were, wealthy, I would say. And they used that wealth to basically, since they didn't have to work anymore, they would teach people the stuff they learned so other people don't fall for that. Those were volunteer professors back in college, people who were volunteering. They didn't get paid to be a professor. They were teaching you like I took a course on law, and that got me interested in protecting myself. So I started learning about how to not get myself into trouble. Legally speaking, right? Things that they should have taught you in high school, but they, high school, how high school is. High school's the I call it the cookie cutter mold of how to make a zombie. But anyways, that's an aside. We'll talk about high school in the future and how it's designed to create zombies and not people. But anywho, we're gonna talk about the financial drama that is FTX. Now, FTX ruined a lot of people. Okay, imagine this person. Imagine, if you will, somebody who put all their money into Celsius. They got Hex. They got what's the other one called? Lunaterra. Both of them. They got what's the other one? There's another one. Can't remember what it was. They got Illuvium. They got Synthetics. They got the Bulletproof Portfolio. And they got wrecked, dude. Serum, Solana. Now, I knew Solana was not normal people. They are of the inside people. I will call them the shades people. That should not be. I shouldn't say that because I have shades on. I have shades too, but I shouldn't say that. Agent Smith. You know what I mean? Agent Smith. If you have Agent Smiths, you gotta be careful. If you can smell Agent Smith on any token, highly recommend you get your funds out, or be okay with whatever happens, right? You know, I had Solana. I used Solana. That sounds like I used a drug. I used Solana and it was okay for me. No, don't do that. No, I had Solana, right? You know, and I made some gains and I lost some gains. I mostly made money, but I didn't trust that for a second. Now, the only thing I did hedge on was if it's on the NFT side of things, it's a lot less likely that the NFT you're holding on the Solana platform is going to rug because reasons that I cannot say. Because Solana platform, let's just say the Solana platform be snitching. Let's just say that hypothetically speaking, in Saints Row, they might be snitching. I don't know. I'm just on the outside. I don't know anything. I'm just saying. You know, I would not try to do a rug pull. Is what I was. If you're gonna do a rug pull, that's the last platform. That's the last platform. They're gonna be knocking on your door. Hey, you might. Let's put it this way: you stop at a stop sign, they're gonna be writing your obituary already. Hey, this guy was depressed, suicidal. You may as well be like, hey. You might as well be like on the Clinton bandwagon then at that point. You might be on that island. I'm just joking, guys. That's a joke. I'm just joking. Yeah, Solana's NFTs this time last year was a meal ticket. Yes, it was. That was a moneymaker. I knew a couple people made some good money off that thing. I may have bought some Solana NFTs and dumped them. I'm not going to lie. Look, again, this is an aside. What I'm trying to say is, you know, FTX was a platform that was, you know, relatively, quote unquote, considered safe, right? You can buy your token, you can get it off the platform, you can put something on the platform, you can cash out. You really didn't have much shenanigans to worry about. You didn't have to worry about too many scams. But again, that was when the market's good, everybody's not paying attention, then you can just get your money in and getting out. You know, when the bear hits, that's when like all the questions are up. All the trustworthy things are no longer trustworthy. It's like someone turned on the lights and everybody's naked. That's terrible when I said that. Pause. Pause, no homo. But that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, it's a party, and then when the lights turn on, I hope you're sitting in one of the magical chairs, bro. If you're not sitting on one of the musical chairs, you're just out. You know what I mean? Why did I say magical? Musical chairs. You know, the music stops. I hope you're sitting down, man. Otherwise, you're gonna get rugged. Anyways, let's talk about the trading experience of FTX, okay? Let's get into some little details, okay? Let's go into the first part. Let's talk about how, quote-unquote, Sam Bankman became a trading billionaire, okay? It's just easy, bro. It's just easy. A lot of people were telling me, oh, this guy was a legend, but they didn't have any proof that he was a legend. They just kept pointing me on YouTube videos that were, like, filleting his ego. Talking about all these sciencey wimey things, okay? There's not really any, you know, it's more ephemeral, right? It's a very abstract, you know, kind of bullshit science, pardon my French, right? There wasn't anything, like on-chain data. On-chain Bitcoin data, Celsius, it's all nonsense. It's sciencey wimey stuff, okay? Look what happened to Plan C. Okay, Plan C's a joke. We all know he's a joke now. But back then, even I looked at that chart and I was like, what is that? That doesn't make any sense. What does on-chain data have to do with Bitcoin? The only thing that makes Bitcoin money is people buy Bitcoin and gives it value. They perceive the value. That's where the value comes from. Meanwhile, people are on Twitter just rubbing their chins and they're like, yeah, and just buying into the whatever nonsense that's on the screen, which really shows you the reality of things. in that perception is a lot of people's reality, when real reality is going to come crashing down and pulling the rug from under them. Let that be a lesson. And when it comes to investing, don't buy into just charts and nonsense numbers, okay? Find the real value. What does that mean? Who is buying this stuff? Are whales buying this stuff? Well, then there's a time limit then. If there's not more normies buying it than whales, get ready for the dump, because it's coming, okay? If the whales have all stopped buying, right, then there is a chance that it's already had its dump, right, which means it's safer to buy. But if they're buying it right now and you're buying it, you're probably going to lose some value, and just be okay with that while you're, holding the token. That's kind of a lesson. We talked about that before. I have a chart, a link. I'll put it in the description later after the show, of how to know when to know to dump your token. Okay, when to know to dump your token. Do you have a slow rug in your wallet? Yeah, there's a lot of things that can tell you. There's a lot of red flags, indicators that'll tell you, oh, that's a slow rug. I call them a slug, because it's in your wallet and it's just eating it up, and it's just sitting there doing nothing, just eating your wallet. Not eating, you know what I mean. Those of you who are new, when I say eating your wallet, I just mean it's taking up space, and it's also taking up your mental space. That doesn't mean it's actually like eating your wallet or anything like that. That's not real. That's just a turn of phrase. Tom Bombadil says, it's so easy. He just arbitraged BTC between exchanges to the tune of $1 billion. Exactly. 100% facts. That's what he did. Okay. A lot of people still in the fantasy land of just a normie, making $1 billion in Bitcoin. No, this guy was an insider. He had a lot of help. Okay. He didn't just get in there and started, doing it himself. 1 Bitcoin, trading it to 2 Bitcoin, to trading it to 3 Bitcoin. No, he had the money already to build the income, right? You need money to make money, and he already had a lot of money. So let that be a lesson. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff, by the way. Don't worry. We'll be covering a lot of stuff tonight, so it'll be pretty good. I'm going to try and speed it up, though. Just kiss the ring. Just kiss the snake ring, bro. Just kiss the... Like, he's an insider. When I say insider, he's a real insider. We're talking about worldwide insider, okay? I have a new phrase. I have a new term, okay? I can't say the real word, but I added a new word to the old Yin dictionary, okay? The old code book. And today's word of the day is orb, okay? He's of the orb people, okay? The orbital people, okay? the rotational people, okay? The rotational orbital people, all right? The orbs. I'm going to call them the orbs, all right? I'm not going to say the other word. You know what an orb looks like, okay? You could just use your brain. Use what God gave you. The blue orbs, okay? The blorbs, if you want to call them. That works too. Blorbs is pretty good. The Borg is kind of a different kind of thing. We're not going to use... Borgs are the zombies, okay? They're slaves. That's the Borg. The people on Twitter who are all trying to get you to take the good old waxification, okay? They want you to get that old candle wax in your system. Those are the Borg, okay? They're part of the what you call it? The Crayola Coalition. The Crayola Coalition. Yeah. Where did I just come up with that? I'm writing that down. The Crayola Coalition. That's that group's name. That little group that cannot be named. Oh my God. Writing that down right now. Oh yeah. Crayola Coalition. Someone send that to me on Telegram so I can remember that. Oh my God. The orbital people run 2 different groups. They run the Borg, and in the Borg is another special group of people called the Crayola Coalition. There we go. Just kiss the snake ring, bro. It's fine. You kiss the snake ring, you'll be one of the you'll be one of us. Join the orbs, okay? Stroke those orbs. Just cup those orbs in your hand, okay? Just fondle those. It's spherical. Oh man. Oh, this is a great stream. I love this stream. All right, just kiss the snake, bro. All right. Who's Sus Detective? What's up, Sus? All right. So I probably should have wrote. Now see, I outed myself. I wrote that. I shouldn't have wrote. I was tired for sure when I made this slide. I could tell. Hints at corpo orbitalization. Okay, I can't say that word. All right. The robos are here. All right. The scanners are watching these days. Okay. Don't ask me how I know that. Bankman-Fried in an interview that the source is in there. I'll put that in the description later, but the source is inside here. You can look that up, that archived article. That's what I'll start doing sometimes if I have time. Bankman-Fried said in an interview, there are a few people that are not super public right now. FTX is doing a raise, and it's been taking a ton of time. It's really sort of its own sub-project, but a lot of it is just thinking about what is the future of the company. What is the most ambitious future, and how do I get from here to there? It's easy to get lulled into thinking that everything you do is all you can do, but you're not thinking more orbitally about everything you could do. When we think about FTX, you could focus just on getting more of the core demo of users, but that would be limiting the upside. He wants to go big, guys. I also want to think about how we can reach out to other demographics who haven't been historically been in our wheelhouse. We need more money. Okay? There's more money out there that we need to rug. What do we need to do to build a big orbital brand while maintaining the sort of culture, reputation, and favorability we have today? So basically, how do we grow big into a worldwide thing and still not get canceled by the left? That's what he's really saying. Those are things that are going to take a lot more concerted time and effort. They are really new things for us, but we are really important. They are really important for getting to the most ambitious version of what FTX could be. Oh boy, that was a lot. Oh, by the way, what's up, ZolYin? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you here. And I think I saw somebody else was here too. Am I mistaken? Nah, nobody else. All right, cool. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. So the next one. Relax, bro. I got 6 screens, bro. Now, a lot of people were holding him up as a genius, okay? Just remember that. Just keep that in mind. I was told time after time, Yin, you don't know what you're talking about. He's a genius, bro. Trust me on this one. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, but again, at this point I was already disillusioned with Mashinsky. Okay, so that was all at that point when he was getting big. I was already off the any kind of guru, any kind of crypto expert. Everybody's can be questioned. You know what I mean? I wasn't on any kind of faith anymore. Like that was it. I give you a chance, right? That's how I work. Is I give you a chance, a fair shot, right? But then after that, once you've fallen, you can't get back up on the wagon, right? But after I had been disillusioned, things had changed. Now it's more like, let's see you prove to me that you actually know what you're doing versus the other way around. So it's almost like, be skeptical until there's reason not to be skeptical. I think that's a pretty safe way to go about things. So, survived. We talked about this earlier when he was mentioning how will it survive. How crypto billionaire Sam Bankman survived the market wreckage and still expanded his empire. So remember when the market took that hit and everything was rugging, but FTX was fine, right? This just reminded me how easy people are fooled into like the false sense of security, that everything's still okay, even though like everything else around you is falling apart. Nothing, just use this as an example, that nothing is out of reach of the market falling, okay? Nothing's out of the reach. Anything can rug. You just have to be comfortable with the idea that, anything can happen and that you have to make peace with whatever losses you have. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. Don't be fooled into thinking that if you have money on an exchange, your exchange is going to be different. Your exchange is going to be safe. That's not the case at all. And also the token that belongs to the exchange as well. Let me see. Click here. So let's look into the lifestyle. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Just take a look at that. He's, $1 billion dude. He's living in a huge Bahamas penthouse right here. That's the Bahamas penthouse that what happened in. That that really nasty penthouse. I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna nuke it with bleach? I don't know. I would definitely consider nuking it with bleach. Just tear the whole building down. just get rid of it. Crater. Just set a crater. Apparently there's a sex tape out there, and I do not look forward to I rue the day I accidentally stumble upon that, because I just know some spurg is gonna send that, probably on Telegram or Instagram. Someone's gonna spurg out and send it. They're gonna be like, oh, look at this, guys, I saw it too. Come check out these orbs. Some people don't have any kind of sense of of restraint. Turn it into a walkthrough museum. Dude, if it's a walkthrough museum, what are you expecting to see? Like, you about to see something that starts with, oh my god, I can't even say that word on YouTube. Let's just put it this way. That walkthrough better come with some I'm sorry. Let me stop. It better come with some one of those 3D, not 3D. What are they called? Those glasses. Those oh man, I can't remember what they're called. Night lights. Those night lights. Those glow in the dark night lights. You could tell I never used that shit. That's disgusting. The black lights. Yeah, they got one of those black lights that have the glasses that go with it too. Then you have exhibit. Exhibit A. Oh, it's so nasty. That beanbag probably has some of that stuff on it too. Look at this. That is so gross, bro. Oh, let's talk about how it all fell apart. So CZ is just the most ruthless freaking CEO, businessman, and all of crypto. He really is. He is the most ruthless. The fact that he decided, okay, this guy, I want to try and save his company. I want to see if I can buy into it. And then he got a leak. Let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. He didn't get like a leak. Either somebody somehow hacked the servers and was able to get the balance sheet, or they were able to pay somebody in his company who was peeved already, right, on the low, to get that document. And once he saw the balance sheet and it was trash, you knew Changpeng lost it. Changpeng said, nah, this mofo didn't just try to pull a fast one on me. I'm going full whole Hong Kong on his butt, okay? That's probably too offensive. Let me just He said, Changpeng, don't play that. Now get this chow, okay? And he exposed him. So that's and then he dumped the tokens. So that was the end for this guy right here. And that's how that happened. Look at that handshake. The handshake of doom. All right. So we talk about the dumping, the FTX buyout, Alameda. Because Alameda wasn't even doing anything. That girl who was supposed to be, we'll talk about her into detail in a minute. But that girl who was supposed to be his little his friendly little manager running the company, if she did not do her due diligence, and we'll talk about the due diligence in a second, but she definitely messed up, because if you're trading, the number one thing you gotta do is you hedge your losses. She said, I don't even believe in low risk, basically. She was like, I'm all about the risk. No math at all. We don't really need math for this. I mean, do I even have to pull up the video? You can find the video. It's everywhere on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter. You can look it up. She absolutely single-handedly caused billions. I've never seen that in my life. Now, people give Sam crap, and he deserves every bit of it. Okay, 100%. Okay, shout out to CoffeeZilla. All right, for giving him the credit that Sam deserves. Yes, go for it. Okay, I'm all about it. Even though CoffeeZilla has been informed multiple times about all these other guys, and it's funny how that works when people informing him and he ain't he ain't responding. I see you, Steven. I see you, bro. uh, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, what you gonna do? Big YouTubers, they play a different game when when it comes to behind the scenes. Then can't be surprised if they're not real. But that's an aside. We talk about that on a different day. My main point is Sam deserves all the crap he gets, but let's not forget about what's her face. I can't remember her name now. See, that's terrible. How how I can't remember. You know what it is? Because I repressed her. Oh, I remember now her name. Unfortunately, I repressed it because she's so damn ugly. I'm saying it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. She looks like Charlie. Okay, shout out to Charlie. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? No offense. But she looks like him with glasses on. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. I almost called her Charlie. Carolina, I think it is. Anyways, she we'll talk about her in a minute, but she single-handedly tanked that company down. Both companies, Alameda and FTX. So that's a new record. And so CZ decided to pay them all back for trying to pull a fast one on him. And I'll tell you, man, if there's one thing you don't do, if the man is named Chang Peng, don't try to swindle him. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna he gonna Chang Peng you. He did the pullback last minute, just like I mentioned, and then due diligence. He called it just because of due diligence. They didn't do their due diligence. I'm out. So that's what happens. Let me go and look at the chat real quick. Hey, what's up, Spark55? She gives everyone trauma. Yes, she did. She single-handedly gave everybody on the internet trauma. Dude, how do you not have a little bit of shame? See, that's how you know these people are like living they live very privileged lives, because you got to have some level of self-awareness. Bro, if I gain 5 pounds, and I'm telling you, man, I gained 5 pounds, I'm self-conscious. I'm like, oh man, I can't go outside. I'm fat today. I gotta get back I gotta secretly get in the gym. I hope no one notices me. You know what I mean? Be running on the treadmill, go on a fast. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd be noticing all the little. I'm my own worst critic. You know, I'd be like, look at this. I'm getting old, man. I turned into my dad. I got the smiles now. Oh my god. You know what I mean? It's people. That's the thing. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. Is people like that don't have like self. That's like a sign also, by the way. If you see somebody who doesn't have any self-awareness about their look, like they don't keep themselves in somewhat shape, in somewhat form, they don't care how they look greasy and grimy, there's something going on. Like their own belief system is all whack. It's all out of whack. So be careful. I wouldn't put my money in their pocket. I would not trust them with my money. Look, I mean, if you showed me, I'll give you an example. If you showed me Vitalik before I put my money in, I would not have put my money in either. I'll be honest with you. Full disclosure, I'd have been like, oh man, this guy, I don't know about this guy. You know what I mean? Get in early. That's probably what I would think is get in early and then get out early. Anywho, let's go. So, Democratic donations. Oops. Sam Bankman-Fried's implosion took down Democrats' second biggest donor with it as the party gears up to regulate crypto. Now, I can't say who the number one guy is who donates to them. I will say his name is Borge Goros. That would be his friend's pseudonym name, hypothetically speaking, in Minecraft. I'm trying so hard not to get shut down. But yeah, man, that's who the first guy is, and this guy's the second guy. This guy's peak gamma. Like, I've never seen such a gamma personality on the internet than this guy. I mean, The idea, the gall of this guy donating other people's money into the coffers of the Democratic Party. I mean, let's be honest. Their balance sheet is wrong. Therefore, the money that he had was going into the pockets of these guys. These guys were getting the people's money unwillingly, man. They didn't know. Unwillingly, okay? They didn't know. They didn't get the consent to do that, right? They said, invest my money. Not like that. It's the not like that meme. Not like that. That was an anti-investment. That's called throwing your money away, because they love to do that. It is what it is. Oh no, I shouldn't show that picture. Let me just go ahead and pass right by that. That didn't happen. Oh no, I went into the deep end. Oh no, it's the deep end. Okay, so I guess we have to talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm gonna try not to say names. All right, so you have Sam Bankman, okay? Then you got the Caroline girl. Then you got her dad here. Can you see my mouse? Can you guys see? Oh yeah, you can. Good. I wasn't sure. So then you got Caroline's dad here. Now Caroline's dad worked at MIT, and he happened to be the former boss of this guy right here, Gary Gensler, the current SEC guy, who's the big boogeyman for crypto right now, and he used to work at MIT as a professor as well. Now these two yellow lines, these golden lines, they connect into two different things. Frankenstein over here, right? The old Frankenstein, and then the rug war. The rug war we talked about before, a long time ago. Okay, ye old rug war. Oh man, this is getting dangerous. This show went into the deep. I'm gonna be end up on all this. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. This is basically my RPG game, guys. Welcome back to D&D for War Top Gaming. Okay, we're just talking about Warhammer here. Warhammer 40k. Okay, this is all mythical. None of this is real. Okay, so anywho, this is quite the cesspool. Oh my God, here we go. Next. Oh Lord, this is gonna be sweet. Okay, I'm gonna say this very, very delicately because this is touching the red pill a little bit. I'm gonna be careful. I shouldn't even have said that word. So Sam Bankman, okay, is how do I say this without saying it? Sam Bankman is a gentleman who has many different types of affiliations. He was doing a business deal with Tom Brady promoting FTX quite a while ago. Tom Brady was well invested in FTX. I think he had FTT as well. Now, his wife also was doing promos with him, and this is one of those promos at the Crypto Bahamas. This is the host. Here's Sam Bankman, and then here's the wife, if I'm not mistaken. That's Giselle, if I'm not mistaken, then Giselle Brady, if I'm not mistaken, that's her full name. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, what's going on here? She's doing why would she be doing affiliation with him, right? Like, why wouldn't Tom Brady, the bigger name, do it right here? Well, there might be something behind that. There might be something behind that. Okay, look at the date. Friday, October 28th, 2022. Tom Brady and Giselle. Oh, she didn't even get his real name. Oh, you should have seen that coming, bro. Oh, she didn't even get your name. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, well, at least you rode the ride. I hope it was fun. NFL and fashion superstars ended a 13-year marriage amicably. Oh, yeah, sure it was. If it's amicably, what's this? Tom Brady and Giselle Bündchen, I almost said Bündchen, have finalized their divorce. They announced on Friday, ending the 13-year marriage between the two superstars who respectively reached the pinnacles of football and fashion. I've never heard of Giselle. I'm sorry, guys. That she is not the pinnacle of fashion. I've never heard of her. That's how you know you've reached somewhere. If I've heard of you, because I'm not looking for you. If I heard of you, then yes, then good job. You know what I mean? You've reached the pinnacle of something. Brady and Bunchen posted statements on Instagram late Friday morning, each saying they had amicably reached their decision. No, she was mad that he was working. That's all I know. Anyways, this is probably nothing, guys. This is probably just I'm not digging into anything. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, the green lines! It came back. The green lines. Oh Lord, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Here's the white pill. It's the snake ring. You get to rug pull someone else's wife. That easy. That easy, bro. Just kiss the snake ring, and you'll get someone else's. You'll get to snatch someone else's wife, just like this. Look at this. This is such a disaster. Look at this. I bet you this might have to do with what Caroline dumping the trades. This might have something to do with it. Maybe. I don't know. Just might be digging in too deep there. I don't know. This is this is a show about rumors. Okay? Don't forget. I said the rumors. I was waiting for the green lines. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The green lines don't lie, okay? Now that's called sarcasm, and guys, in case you're autistic. If you're new and you're autistic, that's called sarcasm, my man. Dude, YouTube has blocked so many words. Yeah, I'm careful, bro. I have definitely. In fact, I should not have even said the word red. You know what? I'm going back to my old word, red sphere. All right, going back to the red sphere. Times have changed, man, since I started this. All right, so like I said, here's my crazy idea. What if Alameda failed because she knew he was seeing Giselle, supposedly, allegedly, and she was purposefully dunking the company down as revenge? Think about it. You crazy? I don't know. Spectrum pills. Yeah, spectrum pills. I don't know. You might want to think about it. Oh yeah, story time. Should I talk about that black pill story? You know, actually, it'll come back around. We're gonna pass on that because the story the news story it's too cold now. That it'll come back and I'll do a full episode on that story. Just you'll see. It's coming back around. Oh yeah, Solana summertime. Oh, the salami. Solana bummer. Instead of a Solana summer, Solana bummer. Why did that sound like Barack Obama? Solana bomber. This show is amazing. Oh man, I love this show. I missed Blocked. Oh man, I gotta do more Blocked. That sounds like a drug. Anyways, let's keep going. Solana fall. Here we go. So let's look at the chart. See, now we're doing a little bit of charting, okay? This is the peak right here a year ago. And guess what time it peaked? The election. Last year's election, it peaked. And then right after the election, it was around here. It started to go on down. Okay? And then if you look here, this is the November of 20. This is a year later. Another crash. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So one election, peak. Second election, rug. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bros. I'm telling you. I guarantee you, this is where they were taking money for the next election. This whole thing. Man, this is such a great this channel. I'm connecting too many dots. I am not suicidal. I just want to let y'all know that. Ever, okay? Oh man, here we go. Yeah, the sentiment is bad. Let's just put it that way. I think is that the last slide? That's the last slide, right? Anything else? Yeah, you've been blocked. Yes, you have been blocked. All right. So let me go ahead and let's pop this out. Let's pop in. I think we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Before we do that, let's go to we'll go into another Sam Bankman story for just a second before we get into that news story. Okay? And then we'll talk about some fun stuff like Hasbro. And then we'll tackle a little bit of Tom Brady. and then we'll wrap it up with Twitter drama, and then that'll be it. All right. So let's just go ahead and do this right here, and we won't go into too much detail. It's all right. We're gonna pull a raging golden eagle and just breeze on through. Okay. So this right here made me laugh because Sam Bankman-Fried should be his real name. Sam Bankman-Fried should be going to prison for security law violations. Yeah, duh. Hello, what planet are we on? What are you talking about? Should this man go to prison for doing bad things? Yes. The answer is yes. Chad, yes. Go to jail. All right, so the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC of the United States, is investigating Sam Bankman, the man behind, the troubled cryptocurrency exchange FTX. The assets of a local trading business and associated parties were frozen in the Bahamas. We all know that. Let me see. Cyprus intends to revoke FTX's operating license, and the crisis may force the U.S. and the EU to tighten cryptocurrency regulations. The SEC, the CFTC, and DOJ are looking into FTX. Ooh, that's not good. That means there's going to be a lot of snitches out there for him. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of snitches. He's being investigated by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions for possible violations. Blah blah blah. We already know all this. Let me find the good part that I had earlier. Let me scroll down. The Senate bill. There we go. This is the part I need to know. I want you guys to know that despite the FTX crash, U.S. senators have pledged to pass a crypto bill. Following FTX's unexpected demise, the authors' legislation aimed at increasing government control over cryptocurrency exchanges and their underlying spots markets promised to move forward with the measure. Sam Bankman supported the Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act, which brought him into conflict with other business titans. So basically, this guy already made it to the top. Then he decided to tighten up the laws, so then he can't have competition because he's already now a darling of the Dems. So he's already gotten on the inside, right? And he wanted to make sure that he was the only game in town. See, this is a strategy. None of these guys believe in all this woke stuff. They don't believe in all this stuff, talking about equality and stuff. They are just another corporate crypto, I call them, kingpins. This guy's another kingpin, another corporate kingpin, just like all the others, okay? He got caught. You can look that one up yourself. I think I've shown that clip before where he's in a conversation with somebody in a DM chat. I think it was on the last live stream that was the unofficial, the private live stream, the behind the paywall live stream. But I did do that. We talked about like how he was basically, not a believer of any of that stuff, right? And he said all these woke companies were just something that they do, right? The whole wokeness is something they do as a performative thing, so to get people to like them, right? To get favors, to get that good clout, right? It was almost a PR stunt, okay? This whole time, and I always said that since day one. I've been saying that. It's fake. It's not real. Stop looking at them as real. None of these corporate guys are doing something to help the human, whatever cause. It doesn't matter what the cause is. Any of these causes that they're helping, cancer, you name it. I don't care what it is. Homelessness, hunger, Africa, you name it. Doesn't matter. They don't care. It's really just to get you. It's a psyop to get you to like them. Just remember that. Keep that in mind. When they're doing good things, you can be grateful they're doing good things. That's fine. You can like the stuff that they're doing. That's fine. You just have to keep in mind that all of it is to psyop you into liking them. That's it, man. That's all it is. So assets of the FTX entities are frozen in the Bahamas, and then they're saying they're going to look into the whole thing and try to see if they can just retrieve said funds, which is going to be probably impossible. The White House said they're monitoring it. They did talk about that the other day. And that's about it. I just wanted to cover that part. Let me look at the chat real quick. Yeah. Okay, perfect. let me go back to the thing, and we're going to cover the drama that is Tom Brady and Larry David among those accused of defrauding investors in the FTX collapse. By the way, Tom Brady lost so much money, he actually might have to do a real job again. Like, he actually might have to do something else, like some sort of income management thing. He might have to do something because he lost a ton of money, like a lot. Like, he was fully invested into FTX, a little too invested if you ask me. But hey, that's the name of the game. You play the game, you see if you can get something out of it. You risk management, all right? And I don't think he sucks, man. Sam pulled a fast one on a lot of people. Former FTX trading CEO Sam Fried, NFL quarterback Tom Brady, and supermodel Giselle, so like the animal. That's Gazelle. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm burning today. Giselle Bundchen and comedian Larry David are among a celebrity-studded list of people accused of defrauding investors who lost money in the cryptocurrency exchange sudden collapse. A proposed class action. Oh, imagine losing all your money and then getting sued. Holy shit, dude. That's your rip. Oh my God. A proposed class action filed in federal court in Florida. Late Tuesday named those four, along with other athletes, entertainers, and defendants in the case. Thank God I never promoted FTX. Thank the Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you for never letting me ever accept any kind of FTX promo. And there was some FTX promos in my emails. There was a lot. One of the world's largest crypto trading platform exchanges before declared bankruptcy on November 11th, with the company now under investigation for possible securities violation. It's still very difficult to comprehend that just one company defrauded more than $11 billion from consumers, all from our backyard here in Miami. Adam Moskowitz, the attorney leading the class action, said in an email. The suit seeks unspecified damages and is the first filed against Bankman-Fried and his company since FTX filed bankruptcy protection. As part of a $20 million ad, Brady and Giselle filmed a commercial called FTX, You Win. Wow. As part of a $20 million ad. Wow, that is crazy. Let me see. The creator of Seinfeld. Let me see. I'm trying to find anything else new. Okay, this is all old information. All right, just wanted to put that out there. It's very interesting that there's more people here. Other and current former athletes named in the suit are NBA star Stephen Curry. Oh, say it ain't so, Curry. That sucks. Oh, that's unfortunate. NFL quarterback William Trevor. Ooh. Oh my God, William Trevor Lawrence. Oh man. Shohei Ohtani, tennis player Naomi Osaka, and broadcaster and basketball star Shaquille O'Neal. That one I could have told you that. And Kevin O'Leary. Oh, Kevin, he can afford it. He's gonna be okay. He'll be fine. Is also named in the complaint, which was filed in November 15th. He probably can fight it by himself. I think we're all good here. Yeah, we're all good. Last story. Oh, actually, not last story. You know what? We'll talk about the magic wand in a separate video. How about that? I want to cover this. That's a great picture. Oh man, that's funny. I like that. They found the perfect picture. Twitter Civil War. Yo, it's just like the movie. It's just like the comic Civil War. Oh man. Oh, the movie was okay, but the comic Civil War was way better, in my opinion. Twitter Civil War. HQ on lockdown. Hundreds quit as Musk remains defiant. Musk fired half of Twitter, then told the rest they must get extreme hardcore with him or quit. So many quite understandably quit. Well, here's what you don't do. You don't fire or have anybody feel uncomfortable or whatever on the first week or month or whatever. What you do, you see, that's the problem Musk had. And I understand he was feeling himself. He was like, yeah. And this is the comment I forgot to mention last time I talked about this. If you're going to be all about like getting Twitter to pay for all the things that they did in the past, you gotta ease in, man. You can't just get in there and just be like, you know, doing your thing. You know, you can't just be like going crazy. You gotta slither in like I mean, you gotta be a snake. You gotta come in with the open hand of like, hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm your friend. Don't worry, do your thing you normally do, and then you slowly learn everything you need to know. You just pull as much information as you need. You do that for 6 months. You get every piece of information you need about how to run the company and how to run the app, the whole thing, the whole shebang. You get everything you need. You get a core group of people, very small group of people. You just slither them in, slither them in. You get your inside people, right? You get them in there. You just slowly pull people. You just pull one or two people out. Just comfortable. Just enough that they're still comfortable. That things won't change. And then the day comes. You make a coup. You got to get in there now, and you just got to full in, just completely take over the company. You already own it, but you're taking over the company in a control sense now, right? And this is how you do it. You have the door keys, like the card system. You have that replaced. You don't change their password or anything. Just get a brand new system, okay? Because somebody in that company knows how to undo all of it. So don't even risk it. You just get rid of all your security guys. Since you already have your new security guys already in for 6 months, they've already been in there. They know the routine. They know how to do everything. Now you replace those guys. Those are the first guys that go. All your security guys. You change the systems. You change the locks. Everything's good. They're out. New guys are still in. They already know what they're doing. Business as usual, right? Now you have your own place as far as the security side of things. And then you just slowly restrict people who don't need to come in. The people who are the bloat. You get rid of them that way. You just give them their papers. Hey, by the way, you don't have access to your thing. Check your email. If you don't have access to your door, check your email. If you don't have access to your door, check your email. And you just let them go either via email if you feel like they're that much of a threat to the company, or you let them go in a outside location, like a separate location. I know a lot of companies do that, where they have you meet in a different, like an event kind of thing, but the event is really your papers coming for you. Hey, how's it going? Here's your papers. Because you're not outside the office, right? So, because these people are petty. You have to understand that. When it's a petty, very volatile kind of company, you have to do a coup. It is what it is. That's just corporate warfare. And corporate warfare is just, there are no laws at that point. Like, the laws are, you got to take control of your company. That's the law. You have to take control of your company, because you're going to be liable for whatever happens to your company. Okay, you're liable, and your investors are gonna hold you liable. So this guy, he basically he pushed them, I guess, too hard, and the people started quitting left and right, and aspects of the app stopped working. Somebody said the other day, if you have 2FA, get rid of it. Okay, if you log out, you will not be able to get back in. So get rid of it if you can. And then someone else said you can't even get rid of it. So that sucks. Let me see what the part where we need to focus on. Musk critique that the scroll twitching blue along one side of the Market Street building, labeled the Tesla and space chief, whose Twitter takeover has been very noisy but miserably anti-quixotic. Bankruptcy, baby. Supreme parasite. Petulant pimple. Okay. They're just... Okay, all right. That's enough. I don't really care. Like, I don't like the guy either, but it's just like, grow up, guys. You're grown people. Grow up. While that's good stuff, Twitter staffers would stress that this is one of the few occasions in Musk's pursuit that is not a war of words. Crybaby bastard has a long and glorious service in describing Musk. Okay, you guys, what was the company? Los Angeles. Grow up. Grow up. Let me see. He told his company survivors, after destroying their colleagues' livelihoods, going forward to build a breakthrough Twitter 2.0 and succeed in an increasingly competitive world, which we will need, or rather, we will need to be extremely hardcore. This will mean working long hours at a high intensity. Only exceptional performance will constitute a passing grade. Yep. it is what it is. I mean, if you saw the videos of them just chilling, you're gonna get pissed. It makes sense why this place was considered, a cesspool. Like, these people were chilling like the LinkedIn girl, which we'll talk about that in the future. All these companies and corporations is all coming home to roost. They're chilling. They were relaxing during this whole bear market. They were relaxing during the Katana crash. They were relaxing during the elections. They were relaxing every day, having a great time. It was a celebration for all. A little party time for them. Barely any work being done while people are toiling away in the streets. Hey, and again, that's not hating. If you can get in there and do your thing, enjoy it. But you can't get mad when the rug gets pulled. I mean, that's just life. So, anyways, that's it for tonight. I think we've done enough. You cannot run Twitter without this team. Well, Twitter's still running now. I don't know. They fired a lot of people, and they still have Twitter running, no problem. That's funny. Oh, man. That kind of shows you that the level of bloat. Just the bloat, man. It's going to be what... Imagine all those people going out into the real world marketplace and how bad the marketplace for job searches is going to be now. Imagine all those lazy people going into the regular working world and seeing them in like regular jobs and just destroying like regular everyday life. Like, they're working as your barista now. Who knows what they're going to do to your coffee? Like, that's why I stopped, for the most part, going to those places, right? With the exception of maybe like, I don't know, a business meeting or going on a date or something. But I just make my stuff at home at this point, because I just don't trust people anymore. I really just, I don't know. When people are unhinged, it just makes you go, what are you willing to do? Like, what will you not do? Anyways, that's enough dark stuff. I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you on Monday. You guys have a great weekend. God bless you, and stay warm, okay? Take care.